Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex coming back in today with a brand new video. In Rising of the Shield Hero, episode 11. Great stuff. Rising of the Shield Hero, episode 11. So, I gotta say, one thing I do love about the whole way this is kind of, I guess, kind of themed in a way with the waves. I love it because you never know how strong the next, boss is going to be. As we see, there's a big level gap between the final boss or what appeared to be the final boss for this wave compared to the first wave. And I love that because each time it's going to show you the fruits of the hero's labor. It's going to show you how far Naofumi, Raphtalia, and of course Phila have come. It's going to continuously do that, and that's good. You can use that method if it continues to work, right? That's really good, and I like that because it really shows us. It doesn't just show us in a manner of them defeating monsters that are not quite as strong as the boss of these previous waves, but it shows us that, hey, all this time they put in to learning how to do different kind of spells, learning how to craft certain kind of items, and leveling up, and just them doing their whole trading things, gathering potions, the goods and services kind of business they have going on. It's showing us how all this is coming together and allowing them to even just compete with these new bosses in the waves. And we see that clearly Naofumi has been the one working the hardest. We get to see that. And it shows. Even the new boss or antagonist, or maybe even the main antagonist, who freaking knows, even announces that. She lets not only, us as the audience know, everyone around him, And I mean, even the heroes around Naofumi acknowledge, they're like, well, he's literally like a cheat code. Like, oh my god, I love it. And the only person in denial is, of course, the spear hero, and probably mine too, right? Obviously. And that's what I call denial, because they're scared. Sometimes you get kind of stupid whenever there's someone you want to be better than so much, but you realize there's a gap between you and them, or you realize that they are superior than yourself. And I love that. That's what I want to see in a show. So other than that, though, I do want to kind of go into how the only party that had it together was actually the Shield Heroes party in this episode. And I love that too, because it just shitted on all the other heroes. It made them realize, holy crap, this guy's not a joke. We're kind of the jokes, right? I mean, Sword Hero, we see that he accepts it. You can see the Sword Hero, he's not an idiot. He has morals, he has integrity, right? And he realizes that the Shield Hero has some damn integrity, Naofumi. And I mean, who's the one that said, hey, he's a cheat code? Who's the one that accepted the mistakes they made in the past? Not the Arrow Hero, the Sword Hero. He has always been the one to never kind of falter and realize, come to the realization that, hey, the Shield Hero may not be so bad. Hey, the Shield Hero is right. Hey, the Shield Hero is strong. And I love that. We see who has the most integrity. And, oddly enough, the least egotistical one out of the bunch. So that's pretty cool to see. But it also showcased the awareness. I love how they showcase the awareness in adventure games. And a lot of times you need awareness, because sometimes you can't just straight up defeat a boss head on, or sometimes that you can do that, but there's a way easier way to defeat a certain boss in adventure games. Games like The Witcher and games probably like Oblivion, so on and so forth, Dark Souls. Those are probably great examples to what I'm actually saying, now that I think about it. But other than that, though, I do want to talk about the Rage Shield before we're all done with this stuff. So not tremendous amount of stuff to talk about, but very important stuff to talk about nonetheless. So the Rage Shield, we see that the item that's Naofumi put in his shield contains the dragon's, spirit per se, and or life force, and we see that life kind of lives on beyond his, manifested form per se, and we see the dragon's hatred, and we see it communicating with Naofumi. So when we look at the Red Shield, we now know that it is truly, kind of confirmed it now, it's truly just driven by hatred, right? Yes, we know it's called the Red Shield, but now we have confirmation that kind of the stronger the hatred, the stronger it may be per se, but it's all going to be about how the hero and or I guess the person manipulating said power can harness that rage, anger, hatred. You know, it can, the bigger the flame, the more the hatred, the more the rage, yes, the stronger the shield can be. You know, the stronger the rage shield ability will be for Naofumi, but also the greater, you know, kind of mental and I guess maybe even physical presence you have to contain it, right? So that's, or else will go out of control. We saw that in the first, you know, the first time he used it against that said dragon. So that's pretty cool to see as well, and I'm glad it's kind of showcasing that. I feel like it's kind of indirectly saying that, so I won't 100% confirm it, but I'm kind of like 95% sure that's truly what is going on here. So other than that though, I do want to talk about the ability. So I think, don't quote me, but looking back at the episode and whenever they are unlocking the Rage Shield, I saw three. You know, I saw three abilities it looked like. I think one was the Iron Maiden, it was listed as, and I think that was the one on the far right. I can't remember for 100%. And there's one ability in the middle, and it looked like there's one ability on the left. So it looks like he may have three key abilities to the Rage Shield, because I remember one saying Iron. I remember one of the three abilities where it showed all the abilities kind of connect together, and then we saw three abilities on the screen. So one said Iron. I know that much. I think the second part was Maiden. What are the other two? Are they enhancement abilities that we've already seen or not? But I think there's two other abilities we have yet to see. So I'm waiting on that. I'm gonna you know, just wait and see. I need to go back and check that screen card. You know, someone in the comments confirm it if you want. But yes, I know the far right side said Iron. So it looks like there's two other abilities going on to Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden looked like it's unstoppable. I mean, yeah, yeah. So other than that though, the new antagonist, I think her name was Glass, right? I think that's what she called herself. So I mean, she definitely is someone that is way stronger than even that Soul Beast. I feel as if she's kind of like the secondary leader of all these waves per se, all the demons. I feel like she's not the antagonist. I feel like she's not the antagonist of this wave. I feel as if she is one of the primary antagonists, but I don't think she's necessarily the leader. I just get a weird feeling about her. I think she's second in command or so, you know, maybe even third in command, but I think there's someone else above her. I don't know. I just get a weird feeling about that. So, as always, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. You guys have been hexed. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, X25, and be sure to check out my Patreon if you do like what I do here and want to support what I do here. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.